this is going to be a story about a bunny. Oh, yes. Come on in and have a seat on the floor. We're going to do a story about a bunny today. Yeah. And you're going to listen to the story, right?
That's right.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. I bet you have favorite stories that you like to hear over and over again. And this is one of my favorite stories. This story is about a rabbit who really wants to be real. And you know, real isn't how you're made. Real happens when a child loves you. And more than anything else, the Velveteen Rabbit wants to be a real rabbit. So this is how the story goes. The Velveteen Rabbit. Once there was a rabbit, a Velveteen Rabbit. And in the beginning, oh, he was splendid. He was fat and bunchy, and he had real thread whiskers, and his ears were lined with satin. When he sat up in his special place with all the toys on the shelf, the effect was quite charming. For a long time, the Velveteen Rabbit lived in the toy cupboard in the nursery. Being only made of velveteen, some of the more expensive mechanical toys snubbed him and wouldn't even talk to him. They pretended they were real, but he knew they weren't. "What is real?" asked the rabbit one day. "Does it mean having things that buzz inside you, or a stick-out handle, or maybe batteries? Does that make a toy real?" The only toy who was kind to the rabbit was the horse. Yeah, and the horse lived in the nursery longer than any of the other animals, and he was very wise. "Real isn't how you're made," said the horse. "It's a thing that happens to you when a child loves you. You become real. It takes a long time, and generally, by the time you're real, most of your hair has come out. Your tail may be loose. Your ears may be droopy. It takes a long time to become real." "Does it hurt?" asked the rabbit. "Well, sometimes it hurts a little, but when you're real, you don't mind." Oh, the rabbit sighed. Oh, he longed to become real, yet the idea of growing shabby was a little bit sad. He wished that he could become real without all those things happening to him. Here's a picture. One evening, the boy was going to bed, and he couldn't find the china dog who usually slept with him. And so Nana, who was in charge of the nursery, just did a swoop and picked up the Velveteen Rabbit and said, "Here, take this old bunny and sleep with this." And so, for the very first time, the Velveteen Rabbit got to sleep with the boy. And for many nights after that, the Velveteen Rabbit slept in the boy's bed. At first he found it rather uncomfortable because the boy hugged him so tight and rolled him over, and sometimes he pushed him so far under the pillow that the rabbit could hardly breathe. But he soon grew to like it, for the boy used to talk to him and make nice tunnels for him under the bed, and he said these were like the burrows of real rabbits. And there's what the burrows of real rabbits look like. See down here?